Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take the resonance and leave for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Okay? What is it collectively to know for their highest good? Collectively to know for their highest good. Okay. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Collective, I'm picking up the moon energy. I'm picking up that you could be waiting to receive some kind of answer, some kind of information involving on which route to go. Something about you making a decision, okay? You're taking your time to be patient because you're very concerned. This decision that needs to be made, it can be life altering, whatever this is, okay? This could be maybe you've been offered a major career move, okay? I'm picking up on someone who could have been offered, it could be a record deal, okay? An opportunity to become world renowned in one shape or form or another, okay? Wow. You've been working and building on your craft for a long time. You could be a writer, you could be a singer, you could be a dancer, an actor, a supermodel, okay? You could also be a designer. You could also be an author, someone who writes books, someone who writes poetry, someone who does motivational speaking. It looks like you have put in a lot of work over the years. You have a lot of material. You could have a lot of material online. You could have maybe books that you've published already, and it's been such a long time that you thought you would never see the day that this would come for you, okay? You have so much, with the Six of Cans here that you have put out, into the universe regarding wanting to see yourself be prosperous in your career. But you have received an offer. Someone wants you to sign some kind of contract. Someone wants you to trust them and be okay. Trust. Ooh, they want you to trust them and be in agreement. Spirit is saying if there's any contracts that you need to sign, you do not understand what's going on, feel free to ask for help. Feel free to get, advice maybe from an entertainment attorney, someone who is, or someone who is experienced with understanding the contract that you are being offered. So basically they're saying, make sure you get legal advice, seek legal counsel. There are attorneys and lawyers who can explain things to you word for word. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed. And they're saying what you take care of now, it'll pay off later. You don't want to be so overly concerned with asking for help because you don't comprehend what's on the contract and later on and regret that you ever agreed to it. You don't want to be in the energy of having to balance out your finances or be someone telling their story of how they feel that they were cheated when in actuality you were just simply afraid to ask for help. That's the message. So someone has a great opportunity ahead of them and it's positive. I'm not picking up on anything negative, but to make sure this is what you want, collective. Someone could be a musician as well. You know how to play several instruments, maybe the guitar, maybe the drums, maybe you play the piano. You could be a studio engineer as well, like a composer. You're very multifaceted. You're very Talented. You're extremely talented. You have more than one gift. And these people who are interested in you, they know this about you. They love your work. But Spirit is, it's about this contract. It's not that it's bad or it's negative. They want you to have an understanding to make sure it's what you want to agree to. It could be something long term. So you want to understand what you are agreeing to long term, collective. Okay? I don't want to misinterpret that. So it's nothing nefarious going on, nothing negative. But you still have to make sure it's something that you are willing to agree with. Okay? All right. The next card we have here is the lover's energy here. And so Spirit is saying, at this time, focus on loving yourself enough to be patient and take time to get the information and the assistance that is required. Okay, I'm picking up on someone who is very stubborn. You're very talented, but you're hard-headed. You can be stubborn at times, and you can be very hard-headed. So take this reading as it resonates. This may not be for everyone, but if you're very gifted and talented and you've been working on your skill for many, many years, and you have now been recognized or noticed, and you have collaborated with someone, they're interested in you, look, this is not the time to be hard-headed or stubborn. This is the time with the lover's energy for you to love yourself enough, collective. Put your pride to the side, and for you not to reach out to the person that offers you the contract. You tell them to give you a couple of days, and you'll get back to them. You take the contract, and you reach out to an attorney, an entertainment lawyer, someone who is a professional, who is familiar, and who can explain to you what you are agreeing to. Okay, that's for somebody. Because I heard they're stubborn, they're stubborn. Okay, so be mindful of what you brush off. This is not something you want to play with and brush off. This is your life. This is about your legacy. This is about your happiness. And this is about you. Okay? All right? The next card we have here is the Knight of Axes. Okay? You want to be moving forward towards progress. You don't want to be in the energy of constantly fighting for money owed to you, or feeling like you're not treated right, or someone didn't fulfill their duties, or they're breaking the agreement. The only way that you know a person is breaking the agreement of a contract is to understand what you are reading. Okay? And so this offer will lead to an overflow of abundance and prosperity. This is the Ace of Cups here, okay? So this will lead to an overflow for you. This is good news, okay? So remain optimistic about this offer, about your life, about what you're headed to. Do not be afraid or disregard, to say that you don't understand something. You don't have to let the people who is offering you the contract know that. You tell them, once again, give me a couple of days, and you go and seek that professional advice on your own, okay? Because you want to avoid feeling like you are stuck in a situation that you may not be able to get out of. We all have heard the stories. Okay? But it's not always, the industry. It's not always, who offered you the contract. A lot of times it's just not taking the time to make sure that you understand what you are agreeing to. Okay? Congratulations to you. I trust and hope that you take your time and follow the message of anything, because you may be someone who does understand what you're reading. But if you come across something that you don't, feel free to find out what's going on, okay, in all areas, okay? So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.